never really see it
I think it looks nice.
in the
I like
whatever.
it
Just a
good.
little low for me. How about that? Ah, delicious.
Happy Pappy. Hello, Laser Brain.
A little early for that, huh? This is the pre-show.
Oh, I can still talk. Sorry.
Okay.
Hi. Who's your favorite sports team?
Hi. I lost my turquoise shorts. I'm sad.
I don't know why you're being mean about my
It's not
turquoise
mean.
shorts. I like it's the same brand as these pants, and they're really comfortable.
Is that true?
I probably tomorrow I'm gonna go to Wally World and go pants shopping because I feel like
Wally World for pants?
this is where I get these ones and they're comfortable.
Amazon is running 75% off
You
everything.
can't try it on. I don't know what material it's made out of. I need to feel it. And why go different than what I like?
You're one of the last.
I like these ones. So why not get more of these ones?
All right.
I like comfy. I got 2 pairs of jeans. I'm going to get some comfy pants. Because I feel like I never have enough. It's never enough.
Dude, I got so many shirts now.
Oh, I know.
I have to throw them away.
I see on Vine you order about 5,000 shirts a day.
Kofandy is the best shirt made right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pushing hard.
Well, all I know is I got a little confused last week when I was trying to do books because it's like men's shirt, men's short shirt, men's shirt.
Men's shit shirt.
Basically. That's what I think they are. Oh, I ordered a sweater today.
On Vine?
Yeah, I've been trying to get more sweaters because it's been cold. I've been wearing a lot of sweaters and sweatshirts.
You ever hear of the Scottish sweater?
Is it garbage?
No, it's a big sweater that's kind of hard to make.
Oh, it's just I thought this was a Scottish band.
No.
You sure?
Just the girl.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Still
the other
Scottish.
dudes are all American.
Still Scottish.
I'm going to guess 25%.
Well, because they call on the thing, I was seeing Garbage is a debut studio album by Scottish/American rock band Garbage.
It's funny that Scottish gets first when there's only one Scot.
Well, she's the singer. That's the big star moment.
Well, you got 3 dudes in the band.
Mm-hmm.
They got serious street cred, including working on the Nirvana album with all the hits. The first one,
I was talking to Sea Dog's family,
Nevermind.
and
That's the name
apparently
of the album.
he went and saw them live. Garbage.
Oh, how do you like that?
How do you like that?
That guy gets around.
He goes to concerts. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big traveler. I'm not. I've been to a couple places though. Better than nothing.
You ever been to McDonald's?
I wish I was at McDonald's right now.
Really, you're hungry, huh?
I had Sonic this morning and it didn't hold me at all, which is a shame because it was really good. They made everything fresh.
I'm sitting there watching that camera fall. Son of a bitch.
They made everything fresh tonight or today,
Mm-hmm.
and it was really exciting because I never had Sonic that good before. I wish I'd ordered more. And then the Sonic we had before I left was the worst Sonic I've ever had in my life. They made me the worst soda. It wasn't even that carbonated water. It's like they put bad into it.
Yeah, I don't touch that stuff anymore.
Which is a shame because they normally rock it. And now it's like, ugh. Meh.
They all stink.
They do. I think this place just sucks,
I think
man.
it looks like it's a little tilted too.
I think it looks fine.
No, I think the camera just needs a little
I'm not touching the camera anymore.
whatever.
I don't do that no more.
Got 2 minutes. I think this thing will pick up and they'll copyright us.
I don't know. This is unorthodox.
I had to write lots of notes.
I wrote notes. I just wrote brief notes. Good song. Didn't like this one. Didn't like this part. Love this part. That's just what I did. You're right. This is rock, man.
Told you. I figured you liked this more.
I'm always gonna like Duran Duran.
Yeah. I mean, this is harder. I mean, you got those Nirvana dudes in there, so
It's gonna have a little bit of hardcore in it. I gotta be honest, I think these are the only two songs on the album are the only ones I know about this band. I'm only Happy When It Rains and Stupid Girl.
hmm
Those are like the only.
You didn't know Queer?
I didn't. And how many albums do they have?
That's a good question. I sort of lost track of them around 2005.
Oh, so there's a bunch.
There's a few more.
Okay.
They had like a light breakup or something.
G-sides? Did you include these on the list?
Yeah, I did 2 albums.
Uh-oh.
You didn't listen to the second disc? Sent you pictures. Well, it's going to be an interesting discussion.
I listened to...
Yeah, that thing's falling
I
again.
just thought that was
It's
the
falling.
album. I didn't know G-sides.
You have to be such a bastard. I think that thing's dying.
Well, that's lame. Yeah, you did send me pictures. I guess I never... Because there was a couple of these I was like excited to listen to, and then when I was listening to it... Because all I did was look up the album and listen to it. That was how they got me.
How come you didn't go to my playlist?
You never sent me a link.
Well, you just go to my channel and there's a link.
Well, I didn't know when you had done it.
When I did the community
Listen, bro,
page.
hindsight is 20/20.
All right. Well,
We'll be excited to hear about your thoughts on the G sides. But I got thoughts on the main side.
all right. So this is Garbage.
Garbage.
Debut album. They showed up out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 2005 or 6. I don't know.
You said you lost track of them around 2005.
Oh yeah, I meant 95 or
95.
96.
I got you.
MTV was still around a bit, and I saw the Queer video, which you probably didn't.
Is that a single?
Yeah.
What are the singles on this?
You've got Queer.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Happy When It Rains.
Okay.
You've got Stupid Girl, and I
Okay.
believe Milk.
Milk was a single?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
I believe so, or somewhere.
I don't know.
Somebody told me
I'm
something.
just asking.
But so, and I went, wow, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And they started giving them MTV would grab hold of a new band
Mm-hmm.
and try to pump it up. And because those 3 dudes did the Nirvana album
Mm-hmm.
or worked on it or whatever,
Yeah.
they were like, wow, I wonder what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And Shirley, people didn't really know
Mm-hmm.
because she's over on the other side. And she was in some band called Letters to Mr. Cleo or something.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, neither had I.
Never.
But I guess it didn't do that well.
I can imagine.
But one of those guys had seen the video
Mm-hmm.
and went, she's good.
Yoink.
So let's call her and invite her over to our studio / our house, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're in Wisconsin or something like that.
I know. I've been there.
So they flew her over to Wisconsin to try out. And they had already had some of the music done. They just didn't have any lyrics or anything.
So they're like, do something with this.
So they sent her upstairs with the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
It was set up, and they let her give it a try. And they liked what they saw.
Oh, must have been.
And she was down in the dumps because apparently she'd gone on welfare because
Mm-hmm.
that band didn't do anything. And she even said she didn't get to eat all day, and she was starving. She was walking back to wherever she was staying.
Did they feed her?
I'm thinking not,
Why?
because why would you leave and be hungry? Well, we're
Why wouldn't they
Americans.
feed
We
her?
assume everybody's eating.
I'd order a pizza, man, at least,
Yeah.
if we're trying out.
Could have. I don't know. So anyways, they thought she was good, and then she comes in, and I hope you noticed the lyrics on some of these songs. And I hope you noticed her voice.
Yeah. Two
Because
things I noticed.
it is one of the best.
She's got a unique voice.
Unique and good, which is nice. And she can write lyrics. So she is the whole package.
Yeah. Everything you want. So that's why those guys were like, see, they should have bought her a pizza. She was so great.
Because she was a little intimidated by them because of who they were.
Nirvana,
Even though
yeah.
people didn't really know them because they're in the studios. I'd never heard of them. In fact, the only way that MTV thing was writing was, hey, these are the guys that worked on Nevermind.
Mm-hmm.
So they got all the attention,
Mm-hmm.
and they were ignoring her because nobody knew who she was.
Yeah.
And that changed quickly.
Yeah. Now
because
it's the Scottish American band.
you've
So
got three guys who really know how to write music, and then you've got her who can really write lyrics and sing her ass off.
mhm.
So there was no way it wasn't going to be successful.
Mhm.
There's too many good pieces there. So you get the debut album, and you can already see because
Yeah, for a first album, that's pretty nice.
I hadn't heard it in a while.
Mhm.
So I'm listening to that. I'm going, wow, all the pieces are there.
I had never heard it.
You
Really?
can see where it's going. But so we start off with Super Vixen.
Yeah, let me pull up my notes if we're
Okay.
doing that. Okay.
And that's what we were just listening to.
Mhm.
You want another little quick taste?
Oh no, I remember. I listened to these today.
Oh, wow.
I did another round this morning.
Okay. Well, what did you think of Super Vixen?
I didn't love this song.
Uh-huh. That's what you wrote?
A lot of nonsense. So for starting off, I was pretty disappointed. And when I first, because I was listening to this album for the first time, oh, Beat After Beat's here.
Hey, Beat, how you doing, pal?
Hope all is good with you. It is.
Yeah, we're just roasted, but...
But
And that damn camera's moving again.
like I said, a few days ago we had a rapping party. Not like rapping. We had a rapping party. And we listened to this. And when I heard this first song, I'm like, uh-oh. What did I get myself into? You know?
Why? Because it's loud?
Because I didn't love that first song.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't dazzling me right out the gate, which was kind of upsetting.
Right. It was kind of noisy.
I like good noise, not noisy.
I don't think it's too bad, eh?
You gotta listen to it again.
Listen to that guitar.
We better watch this video back and see how this all sounds, because it could be really annoying for people.
Well, I'm only doing it for a bit. I need to jog my memory.
Yeah.
Before we go on, how is it in the Motor City out there? Well, he's not in Detroit, but how is it in Michigan? It's raining as hard as it's rained all year right now.
Oh, dude, I went out to Sonic this morning. It's like not even like a 2-minute drive from my place. And I opened the door and I'm like, oh, if I hadn't already placed that order, man.
You didn't even know it was raining.
I could hear it, but I'm like, it can't be that bad.
I got up at 4:30 today,
Mm-hmm.
so there was no rain yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I was surprised when it started raining. And then I looked out in the yard and I'm like, we're underwater.
Yeah. 33 clear here.
Wow. Because I heard you guys had a big snowstorm not that long ago.
Rain coming tonight and tomorrow.
Right.
There you go.
And we have a chance at rain tomorrow.
We
Does it
do?
look like, yeah,
Okay.
it was a small chance.
I just know we had 100% chance today.
Right. We're getting our medicine now, and then I think that'll be it.
Okay,
But I
good.
don't know.
I prefer that.
Well, I'll tell you, I listened to Super Vixen. I hadn't heard it in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And my notes are, there's just really nothing to latch on to.
Exactly. See, so why were you trying to make me change my mind?
I wasn't.
Yeah, but it's like noisy and it's got this and this. It's
Well,
just,
the reason I picked this is because you like the harder rock stuff. So I thought, well, PSB is the opposite of that.
I like good.
Well, there's some very good songs coming up.
Oh, I know.
And
That's why that's the beginning of my story is I was like, what did I get myself into? And then I did a whole flip.
oh, because you thought you were going to have to listen to song after song of
That was
noise
just
and junk.
nothing. Yeah.
I wouldn't put junk up here.
Well, it could be your style, but not mine. I didn't know.
Well, I mean, you know me.
Not here, no snow yet, Beat After Beat says.
But I thought it was like last week or 2 weeks ago.
Are you sure that wasn't somebody else who was saying there was like some snowstorm?
Well, it was in
happening?
Michigan.
Was it? Okay.
It was in St. Joe County is where I saw it. I guess they were snowed in or something. So, but I don't know how far Beat is from that.
Okay. Well,
But yeah, I wouldn't hand you garbage.
up north, he says.
No pun intended. You're up north from St. Joe?
Every time this week, I was like, oh yeah, we need to go listen to some garbage. And every single time she was like, I forget that's the band's name. So it just sounds like you're already ragging on whatever
not
song.
a great name. They got the name because...
So you think that's like the point though? I think
I
it's
don't-
kind of fun
no.
to say.
That's not how it happened.
Oh, let me go listen to some garbage real quick.
So some of their friends came over before they had the singer and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They were listening to the musical beds, and they went, that sounds like garbage.
Yeah.
Because it was... And they went, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But when you search them online, it's very hard to get to them.
Yeah.
because you immediately go to Waste Management.
Well, that's what I say. Garbage first album. You know, that's what I had to do like 50 times.
Right.
Beat After Beat says up north is where the snow was. I'm southeast. Up north got snow. Not here.
Southeast.
He's southeast.
See, I thought St. Joe County was right at the bottom and almost in Chicago, but what do I know?
Yeah, you don't.
So Super Vixen was not the best song to come through there.
Really weird way to start.
Well, she's thrown in there,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not all going to be home runs because
Yeah.
you're getting to know the people, etc. And then when you look at the amount of B-sides that they had, I mean, they cranked out a good 25, 26 songs for their debut album.
Mm-hmm.
Because back then,
They're not all gonna be winners.
you'd have an album, and then to get you to buy the singles, they would have a new song, which is the B-side, or maybe two. And there's some good B-sides in here.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't know
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
because I made that fatal mistake.
But so let's go with the first thing that I saw on MTV was this weird video with this weird chick and these old dudes. Because these guys were old when they started on this.
Mm-hmm.
And the song was called Queer.
Mm-hmm. So this is this next song we're talking
Right.
about?
The queerest of the queer, the lamest of the lame.
Okay.
What'd you think of Queer?
I like this one a lot more. I like the do riff they kept doing. Chorus picks up, which I love. Oh yeah, the part where the bridge is like, oh, they got their music, and then the chorus suddenly goes like up a notch. You know that's my fave. If you think of like All You Need Is Now, that kind of thing, where it suddenly picks up.
Yeah, and it sort of has an evil feel to it.
Yeah.
That's why the video's a little spooky.
Thompson
we can hear
Twins
that.
came out with an album called Queer.
They did, and that was when things were not going their way.
Why aren't we gonna do Thompson Twins?
We absolutely could.
I think that would be a great
I'm
one
still
we could
waiting for
do.
that damn record I pre-ordered.
Oh, well, maybe when you get it, one
That
of these
really
days we'll
grinds
talk
my
about it.
gears, man. Because my other one got canceled, and I had to fight.
I
to get the
accidentally got
money
rid of the
back.
chat. Give me a second. There we go.
So that's 2 pre-orders I did. I still don't have one. One I had to legally fight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's taking this other one so long?
I don't know.
But back to the topic. So I just have Delicious, but I knew this song.
You just knew it.
It's not their best song that they've ever written, but
I
it's
agree.
got a vibe.
Way better than that first song.
Yeah, the first song that doesn't even penetrate my brain.
Yeah.
But this one does, just
Yeah.
because of that. I guess that's the chorus you're talking about.
and the
queerest
do-do-do.
of the queer, do-do-do-do-do, lamest of the lame.
Lamest of
And the way she sings it, and then you so Super Vixen, you can't hear her voice and how good it
Yeah.
is. Here you can hear it, and you're like, wow.
Good stuff.
And I will tell you, I pulled up a concert of theirs that was online. It was from this album.
Mm-hmm.
She sounds just like the record live.
Which is great.
Well, that'll tell you who a good singer is,
Mm-hmm.
because if they can
They don't
match,
put a lot of phosphates on her voice.
right, she doesn't need it to get through the song.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I have, and I just said ear delicious for
Yeah.
Queer,
Yeah.
because
All right.
I think Neil Sedaka said that on American Idol,
Ear delicious.
and everybody jumped on his ass.
Well, there you go.
But let's get where we want to be, which is only happy when it rains.
It was 12 here last night. What does that mean? 12 degrees?
12 degrees. Wow, I don't think we
Oh.
got that. When we get rain, it gets warm.
It was a little cold today.
But we wake up and there's been 23, 22. But when the rain is coming, our low is 48.
We just had an Arctic blast.
Yeah, when the rain comes, we get the opposite of that, unless we
Yeah.
get snow. But that's rare here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get 1 or 2.
Yeah, we haven't
days.
gotten snow since we moved here. We've been getting ice.
We got snow. We
It
got
was
snow
ice.
last year. The year before that, we were an ice storm.
It was ice.
Okay, well,
Ice,
white powder
ice,
all over the ground. I
baby.
call it snow.
Ice.
Remember we were driving around in the 4-wheel drive?
I guess I remember that.
Yeah, see?
Thought it was more icy though. But yeah.
What do you think of Only Happy When It Rains?
3, obviously a banger.
Yeah.
Earworm.
Mm-hmm.
That one, because we had done the wrapping party, and then the rest of the night was I'm only happy when it rains, and I would just I was just throwing that in every 2 seconds because it was just stuck.
But how do you like how it does that, and then all of a sudden it switches to pour your
Oh,
misery
misery
down
down.
on me.
That, yeah, I mean, come on. Come
So
on.
it's got two good parts to that song.
Come
And then
on.
you get that kind of cool little guitar solo. Not overdone, but... So they didn't want to... The record company didn't want to release this.
Because it's too good.
They didn't like it, and they didn't want to pay for a video.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever see the video, it's done really cheap, but really good.
Mm-hmm. They
And
had to
then it
get
turned
creative.
and then it turned into a big hit.
Yeah.
So they
I
were
remember
wrong.
that song. Yeah, Beat After Beat. That's a good song right there.
Yeah.
That's the one who people don't know garbage, they know that song. It's the Hungry Like the Wolf, if you will.
Could be, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it might be.
I feel like-
Either that or Stupid Girl, I think.
Yeah. One of those
I'm not sure
two.
which one, but yeah, it could be.
I'm only happy when it rains.
Yeah. That's a good one.
That's good stuff.
That's why it's a single.
I don't know what else to say besides I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Well, that raised them up to, the next... That got everybody's attention.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next single really did it. And I'm not sure the order of these, by the way.
The next...
No, I mean,
Oh, okay.
which way the singles were released.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even 100% sure Queer was the first one. I think it was, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe it wasn't. And then I was surprised to see Milk was a single.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But it is.
Huh.
So, as Heaven is Wide.
Yeah, this is the first one that I didn't know that kind of caught my attention.
This one, so you like this.
Yeah, lost some of the instruments, gained them back, so you would lose them, and then they would hit again, and I like that.
Yeah,
I
they're
think
good
that's
at
a good
that.
move. And then more lyrics, then less lyrics, so they kept going back and forth, and then I said pretty rock.
Yeah.
So they did a lot of take away, put back, take away, put back.
You mind if I take a brief...
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not 100% sure what song this is. What does that say?
I'm only happy when it rains.
Let's see, that's not even ringing a bell to me. There we go. Oh yeah, it's like a almost like a dubstep,
Yeah.
and then there's that guitar.
You know the guitar, man.
Yeah. So I wrote on this. This is not for me.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is the first one that kind of caught my eye. It's not my favorite on the album by far, but the first one I didn't know that caught my eye. I was like, "Huh, I like this," and then I'd go check the name of it just so I can keep that in my little memory bank. So.
Yeah. Well, I
That's what
mean,
you got?
this is another one I don't latch on to.
Mm-hmm.
Like Super Vixen. If that disappeared.
I don't think Super Vixen was good compared to this one. I think.
Yeah. Well, this has got a groovier guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, this
The
one's a little
pop.
bit more.
There's a little more pop in there, and I do like the poppy ones. So we'll go on to the next one. The next song is Not My Idea. What did you think of this?
Sick guitar licks. That's the term I use. I think autocorrect kind of worked against me here because it said deletion doesn't work for me, and I don't know what that means. So, I can bang my head to it though.
Yeah. That one's it's
Yeah,
surprisingly rocky, and yet not. Yeah, that guitar.
I said sick guitar licks. Was that the one? Yeah.
Yeah, that guitar just drives it.
Yeah,
But then
this
the
is
part
the
I
one
don't
where I'm
like is
just
that doop 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 doop. I don't get that part.
Maybe that's what my autocorrect thing meant. Deletion not big on me.
See, and then you got that.
Ooh.
I mean, that guy's strumming.
They
And
like
then-
their guitar.
So her voice on this is so good, and she's singing so earnestly,
Mm-hmm.
and the lyrics are outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
And I would bet money that this song is written about one of those girls from what the hell is their name? The Don't Go Chasing Waterfall chicks. You remember what their name is?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Don't know that.
How about Scrubs? Scrubs gonna
I know
get
that
my
one.
love. Them.
Me.
TLC, I think is what they're called.
Hanging out the passenger side of my best friend.
Right. So those chicks. Well, there's one chick. I think she was married to a basketball guy or something. Something pissed her off, and she burned down his mansion in Atlanta. She got in trouble and arrested. I think this is what that song is about, or this song. That is what this song is about. But I have written, this is one of my favorites.
Really?
Yes, off this album.
Still.
I really like this tune, yeah. This
That's-
is not my idea of a good time.
I don't know about that. I like it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
I
it's
really
my
like this
favorite
one.
on the album. Oh, well.
For me, it's not my favorite on the album, but it shines the
It is.
album.
This is our. This is why we're having this discussion.
Yeah,
We
I
got
don't.
different taste in rock.
I don't skip this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't skip it. I don't think. No, I'd listen. I'd rock on.
Okay. Now the next one is a
Yeah.
stroke of luck, and I don't remember that one from
Uh-oh.
nothing. Got a slow start too.
Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna get in jog.
See, like that sounds like a drum machine to me. I got moody yet boring.
I said have to be in a very specific mood for this one, but the chorus is really good.
Well, now I want to hear the chorus.
Well, yeah, get to the chorus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is not for me.
I like the
But
chorus.
Mhm.
Like I said, I have to be in a specific mood. I gotta be in like a the world sucks kind of mood.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of that in this album.
Yeah,
But you got to remember, this is in the time where everybody thought the world sucked and everybody was in a bad mood.
yeah.
That's where you get grunge.
Like me.
You get the opposite of the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
is the 90s. Well, you do get some of that fruity sort of Belle Biv DeVoe stuff that's going on around this time, but a lot of it was depressing.
Ooh, Fawn's here.
Hey, Fawn.
Hello, Fawn. We're just talking about garbage.
Garbage Day.
Garbage day.
So, yeah, this one just flies over my head.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, have you noticed? You didn't listen to it, but maybe some people
Sorry.
out there did. The when you make a playlist, it kind of sounds like shit when you listen back. I had to turn it off and go back to my CD.
No. Don't
I'm
agree.
getting that, and I tried it a couple different times. I'm
I
like, why does
exclusively-
this sound like this?
I exclusively listen to YouTube music, so.
So do I. But for some reason, if you pull it together, or maybe it takes it off the video or something. I don't know.
It depends
It
on
was
what
off.
one you grab. Did you grab it from the video?
No, I was in songs, but I have no idea what that thing does. So,
It sounds like you don't know.
well, maybe you could listen to it and
See what's up.
you could tell me. I don't like it.
Sorry, I'm late. I was doing my laundry today, guys. That's what Fawn says.
I've been doing laundry all day.
I need to do more laundry when
And
I get back to my
Only one
apartment.
of the loads was mine. I had a friend who looks like it's been a month since they did their laundry.
I need to do my laundry. I'm not that friend, but still,
Right.
I'm
Crazy.
a little bit behind.
All right, so the next one is Vow.
Wow.
Here's another one. I don't know what this is. I'll give it a little kiss here. Oh, I love that.
I love that. 2 seconds into the song.
Listen to that guitar.
You want to hear my notes?
Hold on a second. Trying to grab onto it. Yeah. Yeah, I know this.
You got it?
So I just said hard rock and I like it.
It rocks, but one of the lesser. I like the
Yeah.
layering voices.
Mhm.
It's not the same vibe as the other ones.
It's not.
It kind of stands out. It's like a
It
fun
does,
little
but not.
singlet.
It doesn't rise for
Yeah.
me.
Oh no, it doesn't rise. But like, you know,
Yeah.
it's there. I like it better than a lot of them.
You want to bang your head a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Fawn says, I'm doing great. I hope everyone's doing well today. Beat says, I tried to do Henley Dirty Laundry short video and Dawn's record company took it down. It gave me a warning.
Oh, really?
Huh. Dawn Henley Dirty Laundry short video.
Oh, Don Henley there are a few bands that I mean are right on top of your shit,
Mm-hmm.
and most of the good bands will just make you admit that their music is on there, but you don't have to take it down.
Mm-hmm.
So when they make you take it down, they're real skunks.
Yeah. Like, no. No.
Yeah, they're not cool. But let's go on to some more Cream.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Here is Stupid Girl.
Another earworm, obviously great. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's all the notes I got.
And I just have an asterisk by it, which means I really like it.
Stupid girl. Stupid girl.
All you had, you wasted. You pretend you're high. You pretend you're bored. Great tune.
That's all you
I
got?
didn't know why it was a
Good.
single. I don't know
Yeah.
what its chart position was, but
Oh, well.
it had to be pretty high up there. So you put Queer, Only Happy When It Rains, and Stupid Girl, and apparently Milk, and you've got a kick-ass start to your career.
I think Happy When It Rains is number 1. I think number 2 is Stupid Girl. Number 3 is what was it?
Queer.
Queer, and then number 4 is Milk. If I'm ranking the singles,
Mm-hmm.
hypothetically.
Yeah.
Just saying. I know we haven't gotten to talking about Milk, but we'll get there.
Yeah, but Stupid Girl sort of speaks for itself, and I think everybody knows it.
Stupid girl.
When you go see the show, this is one they better play,
Yeah,
or
otherwise,
they get shit thrown at them.
like Rio.
Right.
Sorry, I'm making Duran Duran connections for our Duranis out there.
Well, when you get your rehab here in a couple of more cycles, then you'll be not thinking about Duran Duran.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying to make connections to make it a little bit more interesting for our
Yeah.
buddies over here.
I don't. There's almost no connection between Garbage and Duran Duran, other than there are some pop flavors in here.
Well, was I talking about it like that?
No.
I was talking about it in the basis of bands.
It had nothing to do with you. It was one of my pontifications.
Metaphoric.
If you weren't even here, I would have made the same pontification.
Metaphoric.
That's all I'm saying.
All right.
So the next one is Dog New Tricks. Do I need to play a little bit of that? I have no idea what it is.
I
but
got notes.
my thing just says no.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna be shocked.
That's a good start, though.
Meow.
Yeah, I hear that. There's nothing for me there.
You ready?
Yep.
Me and my buddy were big fans of this one. The riff they use is very pleasing. It starts off lame but picks up to a legendary chorus.
You're a big chorus person.
Yeah. If the chorus isn't good, then what's the point?
Yeah, well, now I want to hear the chorus. You say something like that, and I'm in.
Because, like I said, we were listening to this in the background. We both turned to each other and like, what's the name of that one? Like, we both got drawn to it. Hear that guitar?
I hear that, but you know, there's a sort of a common thread for me, and it's if I can't hear her voice out front, it's not one of my favorites.
We'll get there. Fawn says, how are you, Thomas and Sarah? I'm doing good. How about you?
I am lethargic.
I'm tired.
Getting up at 4:30 just doesn't work.
I might be taking a nap after this.
Wow. See, I gotta make dinner.
Sucks for you.
Yeah,
You
sure
got time
does.
before she wakes up.
This is the chorus? Yeah, I see what you're talking about, but
It's a really good chorus.
it's sort of speaking of sleepy though, that's kind of a sleepy chorus,
I
huh?
love it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm telling
I'm
you.
glad you love it. That's
I'm-
the whole point of this, is for you to add music to your life.
I'm just telling you that me and my buddy really like this
Mm-hmm.
one. Sea Dog.
That's interesting,
Yeah,
because if you both latch onto it, there's got to be something there.
exactly. We have some similar music. We are very different music people, but there's a few that we like see eye to eye on.
So let me ask you, we're doing this series so you can expand your knowledge of older songs.
Hmm.
Do you feel like there are songs that you've heard this week that you would want to hear again?
Yeah.
Like seek it out, not just passively, whatever. Like
Seek it
add this
out.
to one of your playlists.
I stick it
or-
on a playlist.
Yeah, that's
There-
the whole point of this.
There's like one or two in there that would. Now I need to listen to these G sides and maybe I'll.
There's some good stuff on there.
Oh, well.
You know, I didn't even show that. Why don't you show it to the camera? I don't have very much garbage stuff, so I've got that. Nothing like the Duran Duran stuff where I pull out single after single. I got nothing.
She's so silly on the back here.
Yep.
Boop, 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 boop.
Wait till you see the next album.
She's going to be sillier.
I'm going to make you watch the video for...
I like she's doing something and everybody else is like, oh. You know, they got their hands on their face.
Uh-huh.
I think that's
Yeah,
fun.
I don't, yeah, that to me seems like they went in for a photo shoot and they were running out of ideas, and the photographer is saying, "Here, do something like this," and then that's what you got.
Yeah, I must have liked it.
But I'm gonna make you watch the video for When I Grow Up. She does this thing where she sort of walks out on a runway, and there's two other dancing chicks, and they're all doing these choreographed dances. I can't figure out if she's goofing on that shit or they're really doing it.
Yeah.
It looks sarcastic to me.
Okay.
So I'll be interested for you
We'll
to see
hear
that.
my opinion of
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Beat After Beat says, I'm going live for Beers and Conversation at 5 p.m. this evening.
So 5, so 4. That's right in
Yeah.
my dead zone.
Fawn says, I'm eating a chicken pot pie and watching you guys.
Oh, chicken
a little
pot
jealous.
pie.
That
Is it
sounds good.
Marie Callender's
I make a really good chicken pot pie, but you're a big baby. And you
from
don't eat it.
scratch?
From scratch.
You know, there's a lot of calories in a chicken pot pie, and I don't love it.
I love it.
I don't even think I could get through 25% of a chicken pot pie.
Fawn's gonna be at the Beat After Beat show.
Ooh.
Yeah. You're screwed.
Special guest.
You're screwed.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Because I gotta make dinner at
Yeah, I'm making dinner. Are you doing the spaghetti
4. Yeah.
vibes?
I got a little bit of meat left, so it should be enough to scrape up.
I'd
some.
love to make tacos tomorrow.
We gotta go get meat then.
I'll do that.
We out. Unless we have something.
Well, because we got to get crunchy shells, young man.
We have plenty of shells.
We do?
Yeah, we got shells coming out of our eyes, our ears, wherever.
Or maybe, hear me out, crazy idea, chicken tacos.
I am so fucking down for that.
I feel like we haven't had that in a long time.
I love chicken tacos. And you know what? Somebody for Christmas sent me a big thing of Omaha steaks. One of the boxes is chicken. We can rip that shit right out of there.
I can see what we got, because I plan on going to Walmart pant shopping tomorrow. Maybe I can go get like Taco Bell seasonings or fajita
Maybe
seasoning.
tonight.
Maybe.
Because you got to start that chicken pretty early, right? How does that work? How many
Yeah.
hours is that thing in there?
I don't know. I usually play it by ear. If I start putting it in at 11 on low heat, it's good. And if I do it a little bit later, then I just stick it on high heat the entire
Yeah,
time.
I don't think it tastes as good.
Okay.
I'm sure I've got some of that seasoning. And I
Okay.
think we need...
We're a little bit off track here.
I'm getting back to track.
Oh,
But
okay.
can I please finish?
Yeah.
I think... Do you put chicken broth in there?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I can. Sometimes I use the chicken paste and water, and then it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It makes it chickeny.
Yeah, I haven't had that in so long.
Yeah.
And then the corn shells.
I bet I can make something happen.
Yeah. And I need some sour cream. Cheese. Anybody listening to this discussion
Salsa.
somewhere in the future, if we're still all alive,
Mm-hmm.
is going to be very interested in this chicken discussion for
Yeah.
dinner tomorrow.
I gotta be entirely honest, I am starting to get hungry
Really?
already. I might need to go get a snack after this.
You know, there's an extra dog bone I have in there. You want that?
I was thinking a bag of chips.
Oh.
If we have any left.
I don't eat them, so there's a whole box
Well,
on
there
top
you
of the
go.
fridge.
Okay, around 480 calories for the pot pie.
Yeah.
Beat After Beat says burritos on the floor. Fawn says I want tacos, Beat.
Yeah, right. Tacos on the floor.
Beat After Beat, you got it, Fawn.
Because Beat passes out tacos on the Tuesday night show.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days we got to do a raid on there.
We did, and you blew it.
That situation is solved, and just because I said it's solved, it won't work again. I promise.
And Fawn's having sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
You know, I don't like regular tea,
Mm-hmm.
but sweet tea is too sweet. I wish there was like a medium.
For a while, I was on a sweet tea kick at Sonic,
Mhm.
but it kind of died out, which is a shame. It started becoming too much for me.
Yeah, well, it's just my feeling is when they make the sweet tea, they sweeten it, bro.
Well, we're in the South, young man.
No, I'm talking about back in Washington.
They sweeten it.
I can't remember the last time I had an iced tea. I've never had one here.
Oh, wow. It's too much, let me just tell you.
Yeah, too much sugar.
Okay, where were we?
We're going to my lover's box.
I liked when everything wound down.
Oh, well, I'll never get to that point, but I don't remember this song at all either.
Harmonies bumped it up from a mess song to a pretty good song. There was some harmonies going on. She like layered her voice or something.
I say, that's a great riff. There's some good. I wonder why I wrote just okay.
It's okay.
That's what I wrote, but
I think
It's
the
pretty
harmonies took it from a mess song to a pretty good song.
oh, I can see why I didn't like it. Can't hear her.
Later they get to the harmonies and stuff. You're not going to get that far, but still.
For me, this band is her voice and her lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
and I like what the other
And
guys.
guitar.
I like what the other guys are doing, but this doesn't work without her.
Mm-hmm.
So when you can't hear her and her music, I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't latch onto it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's all I've got to say about My Lover's Box.
That's really all I
Just
have to say,
okay.
too. I gave it a little bit above average, which is okay.
I said just okay instead of no. Dog New Tricks, I went no.
Yeah, which you were crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to listen to that one again knowing that I like it.
By the way, it's totally fair that for some reason I just don't have time to sit here and listen to this the way I need to. If there was a way to play these songs through the Xbox.
You can. That's how I did mine.
No, I'm talking about in playing a game or something and it takes over the music. The 360 used to do
What
that.
don't you do? You listen. You turn off the music, whatever game you're playing. You stick your headphones on. You listen to it while you're playing your game.
That's not a bad idea.
That's what I used to do a lot.
Here's the rub though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to about 30 minutes a week on video games.
Kick it up a
If
notch.
that. I started that Indiana Jones game
Mm-hmm.
because they let me play it for free.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, this is Indiana Jones. This is everything you would want in Indiana Jones. Looks like him, sounds like him. It's all the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
They did that scene with the big ball chasing you down the whatever and you jump.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, this is a good game. They have captured it, but this isn't fun.
Oh, well, there
It's
you go.
almost like what was that? Tell. What are those games where they were like stories?
Oh,
There
like,
was a Walking Dead one. There was a
yeah,
that
I know
kind
what you're
one.
talking about.
Yeah. Minimal interaction for the person playing the game. It's mostly one button hits.
And you're interested in the story usually.
You're watching the story. And I'm like,
sort of like an interactive TV show or movie.
but it just may be my mood. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I haven't turned it back on, so
Well, ever since you got me gold, I've been Overwatch crazy.
yeah.
They just released a new character. I've been on Overwatch every day.
And I'm just like, I was really enjoying those Call of Duties though.
Why don't you go back to
I could. I've got a couple more of them that
There
I
you
haven't
go.
played yet. But I was like, I'm just like, ugh.
that? Ugh.
And I played that new Silent Hill one over there,
Mm-hmm.
and I got into that for a couple hours.
See?
But then I haven't picked it up again.
Get it back into it.
It's a lot of.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I don't,
man.
in that game, whatever those bad guys are, if I take hits, I don't like that. I like to play where I don't. If I'm good enough, I don't take hits, and you're gonna take hits.
Eh,
I don't like that. I don't like that style.
Uh.
I'm not interested in taking hits. But that leads me into Fix Me Now. What did you think of Fix Me Now?
I like the instruments more than the singing, which is wild. I
Mhm.
say that because I'm normally the opposite way.
Right.
I did like the way she melted into the next set of words in the chorus.
I'll
So
never
is it-
get there, but
It was like words, 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 words. You know?
yeah. See, like that sounds like garbage to me.
Get it? And like I said, there's a lot of really good choruses here.
Yeah,
And that riff is great.
it is, but it's still at the same time it's boring. I just have no thank you.
What do
do
I don't
you
think
have?
it's bad. That's what I said. I like the instruments more than the singing. I went through all of it.
Mhm.
She melts. And the chorus is really nice.
Well, I have to give some of these another chance, I guess.
Yeah.
I listened twice, by the way.
I listened to a YouTuber say, like, he listens to, like, an album or something, and he's like, I didn't really love it. But then he hears someone else saying, oh my god, my favorite song on this album. And then suddenly you're like, I kind of want to see what this guy's talking about, you know? We'll see,
that could happen.
you know? And I kind of live by that, you know?
And when you listen to records, period, if you like some of the stuff, you need to listen to the record more than once.
Mm-hmm.
You need to spin it 10 or 15 times, and then
Well, I
one
listened
day
to
you
this.
could wake up and go, wait a minute, I wrote no on that. Dog New Tricks is the best song I've ever heard.
Told ya.
So, I mean, that could happen.
I listened to it twice, and apparently I didn't listen to everything, so
Excuse me.
got through it.
Well, so then we're at Milk.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. What do you think of Milk?
Fine. Period.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in my feels, I can see this being a banger, kind of an earworm at the chorus.
Right. This is their sort of slower song, right?
Yeah. I said if I'm in my feels.
The second this starts, I'm into it.
Yeah.
With that sort of Beatles.
I'm not
flute.
much of a slower guy though, you know?
Yeah.
I've been in like a pretty jazzy mood lately, so this song wasn't doing anything for me.
But
But
you hear that synthesizer?
once again, if I got really sad, this would be a great song.
Yeah. But listen to the earnestness of the singing.
What did you put?
I put an asterisk by it, which means
Oh.
it's top tier for me. I
Well,
didn't
there
need to
you
write
go.
anything else, but I know this song. But do you hear you got that sort of
Stop trying to change my mind.
old synthesizer sound bed of strings, and then you got her voice. The words are very good. Listen to that.
Yeah, I said the chorus is an earworm.
When she's singing this, man, she's belting it out and feeling it.
Waiting on.
I think that's good.
Does anybody listen to Bee Gee music?
I love the Bee Gees.
Well, there you go.
You know what I mean?
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be dancing.
Yeah. Oh, I know that song.
You should be dancing. Oh, you gotta know.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman.
man. No time to talk.
You ain't licensed, you ain't licensed.
Staying alive. Because that's the one you do
It's like,
CPR to.
Table five. Table five. Table five. Remember Homer was singing that? Table
Yeah.
five. to get
Beat
people
after
at his
beat's
table?
laughing at you.
Oh, yeah, it's the best I can do.
Well, there you go. I'm just letting you know.
I'm not as good as Barry Gibb.
Yeah.
Bee Gees have got endless hits. You look at their greatest hits package, it's about 8 albums.
Wow. Pretty good.
Yeah, they got, especially that Saturday Night Fever had a shit ton of them. But they had a couple others. You want to know what the best Bee Gees song is?
What?
Fawn, do you know what the best Bee Gees song is? Nights on Broadway.
I feel like I've heard that.
You must
Give
have.
me the tune.
Nights on Broadway. Singing them good songs.
I think NSP did a cover of
Singing
that.
us straight to the hot song.
I think NSP did a cover of that.
Then you know it's top
I
tier, right?
Yeah.
That's how you know. That's my favorite Bee Gees song. And it's not one of the ones people usually point to. They usually pull something off Saturday Night Fever.
Mm-hmm. It's a good one.
It is.
Yeah.
So now we're at Subhuman.
Okay, these are the ones I did not listen to.
Oh, this is on the next album already?
Yeah. Because Milk was the last one I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably the end of this record. Yeah, it is the end of the record.
Yep.
So do we even bother discussing it?
No, you got notes on it. Why don't?
I do, but I mean, if you're not bouncing off somebody,
Oh,
I'll. Yeah, you even missed Alien Sex Friend, and that's the one you guys decided to listen to it because it was on there, and then you didn't listen to it.
Yeah. It just slipped my mind, man.
Um,
How about we do a part 2? I listened to the singles tonight, and then we talk about it tomorrow.
okay.
Does that sound
So you
okay?
want to do an addendum?
Why not?
Okay.
I mean, I feel like we get to make our own rules, right?
Right.
Because apparently I did not do my full homework I was supposed to do.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Do you think you'd be ready by tonight, or you need it for tomorrow?
I think I need it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm going to have a snack. I'm going to take a nap.
Snack.
I got to eat dinner.
Yeah, because look, I got 2 pages of notes.
Yeah. If you just want to talk about your notes, you can.
I will say this. There's a song on here called Number One Crush.
Mm-hmm.
And this got so popular And this is a B-side. It actually got put on the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack, the one with Leo and I think it was that Claire Danes chick,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird for a B-side, but it rose to,
Stardom.
yeah, it turned into a single, I guess.
Okay.
That's the most notable on here. I don't really have any interesting notes about anything else. The last one, fun, Kick My Ass.
Well, I'll do my little.
Sleep. I've got an asterisk by Sleep. That must be really good.
So, what I'll do is, I'll take my little nap, and then if I have time before dinner, I will listen, and maybe we can do our addendum tonight.
Okay. Don't rush through it though. I want
should
you to listen
we?
to it. Actually, it's over an hour of music. I don't see how you're going to get it done by tonight.
Do you want to talk about favorite, least favorite sleeper
Oh,
of
no
the ones
shit,
we
huh?
listen to?
Okay.
You want to do that?
All right.
I'll just look at this.
It's hard to do. What we'll do is we'll do our. I mean, there's no. I don't think we can do it.
We can't. We gotta wait for everything.
Well, wouldn't you think so?
Okay, I can wait.
See, that's the problem. I told you they write so many songs that, I mean, you really got to get through. Maybe all of these need to be part 2. I mean, I think they turn out more songs than PSB does for an album.
Fawn says I will have to listen to the song "Crush" later, guys. So yeah, maybe we'll do an addendum tomorrow.
Yeah, if you look on our announcements or community page, we have a link in there to all of these songs that you can listen to for free.
Mm-hmm.
Number One Crush is on there. But I mean, if you're listening to these, Fawn, and you do have the time, you're going to want to listen to Queer, Only Happy When It Rains. I like This Is Not My Idea.
Old Dog, New Tricks.
I don't think anybody's going to like that. Stupid Girl.
Mm-hmm.
You got to listen to Milk.
Milk.
And I've got Sleep, yes.
Well,
I don't remember what it is.
Let's
but,
wait.
okay. Yeah, there's no way to.
So maybe tomorrow at 1 we'll do an addendum because it won't be as long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it'll be like at the same time as today, so maybe people can make it.
Okay.
And hear what's up. Then they can hear our favorites, our least favorites, and our sleepers.
I was thinking of doing a Soundburger Sunday, but I never do it.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, I don't think anybody cares.
What would you do?
Just play a record. I wouldn't even be talking. I'd play one side of a record.
You gotta play the record, and then it has to go through the phone, and then it's like...
No, I'll mic it.
You're fired.
Well, I mean, if it sounded like shit, I could hook the thing up. I have an endless amount of audio equipment in
Okay,
here.
you could do that. I'll be in bed.
Okay, yeah.
How does that sound?
That's the problem. Well, that's the problem. It probably hasn't got off the ground.
Yeah.
Even getting the thing out and starting it hasn't done. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'd rather stare at the wall. Thank you for everybody who arrived and watched.
We got fun. We got beat.
This is part 1. Didn't know it was going to be part 1.
Sorry.
Part 2.
I didn't mean to blow it.
Will be tomorrow at 1 if I can remember that.
I will.
And
Make
for
a little
anybody watching this in
announcement.
the future, you don't have to worry about it. You can just switch right over to it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to wait at all. And I have a major rod
Mm-hmm.
to watch that new Dexter show.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the trailer.
Well, I think we're gonna watch it tonight.
And let's just say, have you seen the trailer?
I've seen the trailer.
You did.
Yeah. Looks good.
Did you notice the first 5 seconds? What did you notice? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think
I
I
don't
do
think you
then.
saw the trailer.
I did, but
I think you saw something else.
it was probably a while ago.
Well, it blew my face off.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. That is part 1 of Garbage's debut album.
Great Live Stream. Part 1. Ooh.
Part 1.
Part 1.
Forced part 1. But we might have to do. Well, we might have to do it. If we're already, what are we into? Already 45 minutes, and we got a whole nother album. It would be an hour.
We're
and a half.
54 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know how to read that thing.
Okay.
So I think it's going to have to, just because they write so many songs.
Yeah, we might.
Have to do
Garbage might be Saturday and Sunday at 1.
Could be
Could be.
a week apart. Thanks, everybody. God bless. We'll see you soon.
Have a good week.